Hi, Sharon's here. How are you? I'm glad to see you come. I want you to know something. I've been getting a lot of emails from you clients asking me, Sharon, could you please tell us what your skin regimen is? And can you tell us what you put on first, what you put on second? Can you give us your morning routine? Can you give us your evening routine? And then what do you think about Botox and fillers and dermabrasion? So, whoa, girls, let's take one by one. First of all, the most important thing to me in my regimen is the cleaning. Now, I will say, first of all, this is your godsend right here. This is it. Clarisonic. Truly it is. I use the Clarisonic Mia, and I use the delicate brush. I don't use the harsher brush, the medium brush. I put on the very delicate brush. Now, the trick for me, if I use this every single day, my skin is pretty sensitive, and I'll have a tendency to want to break out or become very, very dry. So I use it every other night. Okay, I use it only in the night. Now, one trick I want you to know about this is don't just sit there and push real hard on your skin, like this, and scrub like you're trying to take the barnacles off a hull. That's not the way it's designed. It's going to wreck your skin if you do that. It's going to have the whole opposite effect. What you want to do when you turn it on, they've got these little micro brushes, as you can hear, they go round and round and round. Now you just want to barely touch your skin. You just want to skim the surface of your skin in smaller circles. All around your mouth, your chin. I do my neck, I do my forehead, but I just go in small circles and take my time. And I just barely let it touch the surface of my skin. Now, it'll click off by itself after you've done the amount of time that is needed. So don't ever do the Clarisonic, but I will tell you, if I die today, bury me with this, please. This is a godsend. It takes out every single thing that's in your pores. Every single thing. Your face is smoother. It's exfoliated. I mean, you have never felt skin like great skin after you use this product. I swear by Clarisonic. I've given it to my granddaughter at college, my daughter, everyone I know. I give them as gifts. I swear by the Clarisonic. The next thing, after I cleanse my skin, of course that's at night, I wake up in the morning. And I already have a lot of products on my face that have, been going, through my skin all night long doing what they do best. So I cleanse it lightly in the morning. Now, all of the products I use are Revision skincare. This is Revision. Okay, you can buy it online. Chances are your esthetician may carry the line. Revision is fabulous. This is the brightening face wash. I just squeeze a little bit in my hands, mix it together, and I, just totally wash my face with it. All the nose, all around here, all the neck, the décolleté, the whole bit. And then I don't just rinse mine off. I take a wet washcloth and just gently wipe off the product. And I do that a couple of times. And that takes care of the washing in the morning. Then after I wash it in the morning, I use the Revision Exfoliating Facial Rinse. Now this is in the smooth. It's not the medium exfoliating, it's the smooth rinse. What it is basically is a toner, okay? And I put it on a cotton pad and I wipe my face with it and I give it a few minutes, maybe 10 minutes before I put anything else on. And then right after I do that, I immediately apply my eye cream first. Before I get any kind of alcohol or any other kind of products on my hands, I want to put my eye cream on just under my eye and all above my eye. Patting. Patting. Be very careful with your gentle eye area, because can I tell you something? I'm 65, girlfriends, and it's all going to go creepy and it's all going to start dropping. So take care of what you've got the best you can. We're not going to be able to fight age completely. Well, maybe a little, you know what I'm saying? But let's just not put any more wear and tear on our eyes than we have to. Now, I use Regimen eye cream, okay? Teamine. All right, it is the best eye cream bar none in the world. I have tried every eye cream there is possible, but Regimen is the very best. Comes in just a little jar, and you just take out what you want on your finger, put some here, and then just pat, 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 pat around your eyes. And you give that a few minutes to work. Then, I am very, very big on vitamin C. My esthetician said vitamin C is a godsend, okay? That's the vitamin C. And I just pump out one squirt, and I just take a little minute, put a dot here, here, put a dot here, here, put a dot on my forehead, just a dot on my neck, and rub it in. It doesn't take much. You don't want a lot of vitamin C because it'll oxidize on your skin. It can cause your skin to break out. So you want to be careful with vitamin C. But your esthetician can explain all that to you, or your dermatologist. Once the vitamin C is on, I give that about 5 minutes. Now, because I'm getting older, my skin has changed again. Oh, yahoo! I mean, you think 50-something? Wait till you approach your 60s, honey, because that skin dries up like a prune. And I've always had oily skin. Get that, okay? But now it's gotten to be very dry. So I also use the Regimen Hydrating Serum. Here it is. Now this is a miracle. 2 pumps. And it's just all yummy and clear and just goes on so smooth and wet. It's just lovely, and I just sit and I wait about 10 minutes. And then after I do that, yes, believe it or not, you know there's more. Then I go straight in and I put on my multi-protection SPF. Okay, now I use 50. Sometimes I use 75 or 100. But I'm using 50 because the makeup I wear has SPF in it as well. So I use the broad spectrum SPF 50. And this is great. It even comes with a little applicator. But, you know, I just wipe it on my hands, put my moisturizer all over my face. That is my moisturizer. Now, every other day before I go through my skincare, now, after I wash my face every other morning, I will put on my Genifique first. Now, you know, I did a review on this product, Lancome's Genifique, and I told you, I swear by this product. But I use a little Genifique every other morning on my skin, as well as every other night when I am not, I repeat, using my retinol. Then I put my Lancome on. Okay, my Genifique. And then you can put the rest of your products on, meaning you can put, you know, the rest of your moisturizers, SPFs if you want, hydrating serums, vitamin C, blah, blah, blah. You want to put that on first. Now, also, with that every other day, I use the Genifique around the eyes. Now, this is really cool stuff. I use this, and then I use my eye cream. But see, it's got a little revolving ball. See, you can see it just goes around and around. And this just, it is so cold, it feels like ice going around. And you just rub it all around your eye. You know, oh my gosh, you talk about heaven. Oh, and you know what? It tightens immediately under your eye. And it tightens, you know, the skin at the top of the eye. So it gives you that real refresh look. Before I usually do my photo shoots, I always use my Genifique, especially for the eyes. You wouldn't believe what it does for you. It pups those puppies right up. Now, the evening care is the same. Every other night I use my Clarisonic. When I don't use my Clarisonic, I just cleanse the way I showed you, like I do in the morning with my fingertips, and, you know, use my, you know, balancing wash. Okay, then I go through a very similar routine. I will, you know, if it's the night I use my Genifique, I'll use the Genifique as well at night. Okay, then put the products on top that I use, which means that I don't use the vitamin C at night. Never, never, never. I do use my hydrating serum at night. I do use my eye cream at night. I use my hydrating, but the every other night, I use my retinol. You know, you gotta have retinol, okay? Now, some use tritonum, some use Renova. There's different types, okay? But this is the one that I use. I started out with the retinol being a little harsh for me when I first started it. About 5, well, actually it was longer than that, but I tried a different one that was really harsh. But I know my skin's a little sensitive, so I can't use my retinol every single day yet. I still use this only every other day, and I've worked up to that. It used to be once a week, then it got to be twice a week, then 3 times a week. I just had to kind of graduate. You have to kind of play with it. But this will kind of peel and flake just a little bit, and then by the time the morning comes and you've done your morning routine, you look normal again, but it takes all that icky stuff, and all those little fine lines just start to diminish before your very eyes. It's lovely. But don't put this around your eyes. No, 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 no. You can put it on your neck, you can put it on your décolleté, you put it on your face, but don't put your retinol anywhere else. And I really just prefer it for the face. So then after all of that for the evening, then I put on my firming night treatment. Now, it is another thicker moisturizer, much thicker, and it just goes on all over, and it just sinks into the skin. And of course, I never go to bed without using my La Lash, because it helps your eyelashes grow thicker and longer. I was using a product by Revision for your eyelashes for a long time, Revitalash, and that was fabulous. Well, I quit for a while, and then I noticed my eyelashes were kind of going back the way they were. So I tried La Lash, and now I know they're starting to plump up now. And I'll be doing a review on a lot of those different ones, but they're better than Latisse, because Latisse would have a tendency later on in years to turn your blue eyes or your green eyes brown, and I don't know about you girlfriends, but I don't want that. You know, I'm used to my makeup and everything with my blue eyes. Now, I will say this, La Lash is not cheap, just like Revitalash is not cheap. Revitalash is like $125, you know, for a vial, and it'll last you a long time, though. And you just take a little bit, you know, on a wand, and then just rake it across your eyelash at night, right across the top of your eyelash only, not the bottoms, just the top, and then leave it alone. And then, I mean, in 3 weeks, your eyelashes are popping all over the place, and you've got thicker lashes, you've got more lashes growing, but the length is what's incredible. So, I'm kind of hung up on La Lash now. I want to see how that does. I know Lana, Indiana uses La Lash. She's got eyelashes all over the place. If you've never checked out her site, check it out. She's so hilarious. I think she's a doll. But she's a lot of fun. And she swears by La Lash also. So, that is my regimen. I don't use anything else but that, but I guess you would say, that's enough, Sharon. But it all works, and it's just a process we all have to go through. The main thing about skincare is you've got to be totally consistent. That is the deal. Now, excuse me, some of you had asked me, what do I think about Botox? Oh, come on, girls. You know, I do Botox. I'm getting ready to go back and have more Botox, because now my you know, L's here are starting to show again, because Botox only lasts like 3 to 6 months, and then you need to go back in and get doctored, okay? Because it kind of builds on itself. But you know, it's a botulism that's shot into the skin, and it deadens the nerves. So that way you're, you know, when you frown, you're not supposed to have your L's showing. That's how you know I need to go have it done again. And then if those of you that have creases across your forehead, you know, they shoot you there a little bit, and then bingo bango, you know. No, it doesn't take them away. It plumps them up, the wrinkles, so you can't see them. Some people think they just diminish overnight. No, 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 honey. You got to keep going in for these treatments if you want to use the product. So I only use it on the L, and I have a line here and a line here in my forehead. So all together, I don't know, they take some injections here, then they, you know, plump these two. Runs me about $385 about every every 3 months usually. I'm a little late getting it done now. So Botox doesn't last as long, but it is super, super effective. And it does work, my ladies. Okay? You don't want to shoot it anywhere else in your face. It's not going to work. Okay, so what do I think about fillers? Oh, swear by them. Okay, love them. I get the Juvederm Plus. When I go in for this, I will get these taken care of. Now, it's been almost a year since I had my nasophobial, filled in, so I am late again. But it started lasting for 9 months. Now, it's lasted a year. It builds on itself, so it starts to last longer. This usually runs me about $4.80 to have my nasophobial and, right around in here filled in. But it plumps it up. It's like a gel-like product, and they move it and shape it once they inject it. They'll stick their hand in your mouth and kind of, shape it around. And they move it around so it goes right where it's supposed to. You are given a topical deadening solution, so no, the injections don't hurt. The Botox, you can't feel a thing. They're just like pinpricks. I mean, that's no big thing. But I'm going to tell you something. It beats having a facelift right away, because facelifts are running close to $13,000 now. So if you can make your face last just a little bit longer, do so. And of course, I told you I have videos out there that kind of help with the rooster neck thing that... God, we've got going on, and the jowls falling. And believe it, girls, I just lost like 42 pounds. So, and still going strong, I want you to know. But the point, and I'm doing it for my health, just so I can stay healthy. When you get up in age, you got to do what you got to do. But things start to fall, even when you lose that. So the more you lose, the more your face is going to drop. Remember that, okay? So do as many exercises as you can. Do the makeup techniques that I've shown you on YouTube to keep that face lifted and things kind of covered up and hidden or camouflaged. It's all about illusion, girls. See? That's what it is. It's about illusion. We got to do what we got to do to stay beauty-mous, So that's my regimen. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you take advantage of some of these things, because I'm telling you they do work. And if I start to try anything new or different, or I change my routine, I'm going to let you know. In the meantime, I want you to scroll on down there. You see where it says subscribe? Click that button. And that way you can be notified of all the new videos that I'm putting out. And go ahead and visit my website at SharonKPart.com and sign up for my weekly newsletter. I have a free gift for you when you sign up. It'll come straight to your email box. So until next time, and I'll talk to you next week, if you have any other videos you'd like for me to do, any request, I'm going to take care of it, girlfriends. You just shoot them over to me. Let me know. And be sure and comment below. Let me know what your routine is like. I want to know what all you use too. Whatever works, we're all going to try it, okay? Until then, bye, and you take care and have a good weekend.